Hey guys, welcome back to CryptoConnex. An urgent important announcement just dropped by the PI Network core team. The Pi Network core team for the past days have been working tirelessly to get all things right with the Pi Network, ranging from the PI Network hakaton, the Pi Day, which is to take place March 14th for 2023, the downtime issues with the Pi browser. A lot of individuals have recently expressed their disdain on the problem that has to do with the KYC. These individuals have been having problems with their KYC verification. Many of them have not yet received their KYC invitation, while some are yet to be verified. As we all know, the KYC is a very important aspect of the Pi Network, because the truth is that all Pi Network account without KYCs will be burned when the open mainnet kicks off. Now that March 14th is approaching, the Pi Core team have said that all unverified Pi Network account without KYC will all be burned. Before we go any further, this channel have begun a daily giveaway of 50 Pi coins, and our last winner was Nature Healings. If you are around, kindly send us a message using the Telegram link below with a proof that you are the one to claim your Pi coins, or its equivalent in USDT. To also be a winner, all you have to do is comment Pi coin to the moon with the rocket emoji. And don't forget to support our channel by pressing the subscribe and notification bell. There have been numerous reports of people selling their Pi coins for cash, but you should be wary because scammers are increasingly targeting the pioneers who have spent a lot of time mining their Pi coins. If you want to sell your Pi coins for cash, do so at a physical location instead of trading with someone online. For example, check out the comments section on my recent YouTube video, where you'll find a number of such scammers pretending to be Pi traders, but unfortunately, there are all scammers. Guys, if you have any questions concerning the Pi Network KYC, or you are having any difficulty, contact me via the email or Telegram links provided in the video's description. Today, I will respond to some of the Pi Network community's questions about difficulties and roadblocks associated with the Pi Network KYC procedure and the migration of Pi coins over to the new blockchain. If you have any questions or concerns about these topics, please let me know in the comments section below the video, and I'll address them in the video. Firstly, make sure your identification is valid and up to date, and check the KYC icon on your Pi browser periodically throughout the day and night if you haven't gotten a KYC message. Also, make sure there's enough of light where you plan to record your paper and take your photo so you won't have to repeat a single process. The KYC team is working hard to reduce the wait times so that we get to the main net and spend all of our Pi coins as soon as possible. There is no manual selection procedure or waiting list, so please be patient as additional openings become available. Nevertheless, do not contact the core team with your ID card and try not to panic because some people have just received the KYC notification using the Pi browser. Questions regarding whether or not users whose accounts are flagged for failed KYC is also amongst the top. I am sorry to say this, but if you have not done or finished your KYC before the main net, all of your Pi coins will be burned. Another important question is how will users be notified whether they have successfully completed their KYC? It is important to note that notifications arrive at random, and the chances of your KYC being successful is undoubtedly tied to the validity of your documents. An international passport have high chances of getting a swift response. KYC failure could occur for a number of reasons, each of which could have different effects, such as another chance to file an appeal for a KYC application or a permanent denial. An account on the Pi Network will not be deleted instantly, but rather a time limit will be given, which will be made public at a later date when all the necessary arrangement for the main net has been made. Some pioneers' account will likely be placed on resubmissions or appeals. When the mass KYC becomes available to the public, the Pi Network core team will notify all pioneers via announcement and members of their referral team. Pioneers will be able to remind the crew and their security team to perform the KYC by sending a notification to their main net wallet. If the verification is successful for a pioneer, the pioneer's Pi balance will be sent to their primary wallet. When will pioneers receive approval after submitting their KYC documentation is yet another standing question. The pioneers who participated in the KYC test using the Pi browser were the first to be processed. The experimental KYC was set in motion when the human verification capability was implemented to help improve the KYC software. In addition to identity verification, automation to handle responsibilities like image processing and fake ID detection at its core, human verification is done by well-vetted authorized individuals who evaluate the redacted data of other users, and these individuals are chosen from within the Pi community. To validate members' identities at a rate of more than 1,000 per day, the Pi KYC system currently has a strong, self-sustaining validation workforce in 2023. As nations and regions, which account for about 80% of the world's population, the network's number of human validators is constantly growing daily until recently, when it just stopped having daily active validators verifying KYC applications across the globe. I'd want to stress that you need an invitation and approval to apply for KYC before you can transfer your Mind Pi network coins to the main net. If you're new to the Pi network or haven't done any of this yet, don't worry. I'll let you in on a little secret regarding the window between when you receive an invite and when it expires. This could be the reason you didn't get the memo and haven't finished your KYC. If you want to become a pioneer, you can watch my previous videos. I also want to let you know when you may expect the invitation to do KYC so that you can give the security circle the attention it deserves as an integral part of the Pi network effort aimed at protecting your peace of mind. Never take Pi for granted. Once you've invited at least 5 people, you can form a security circle to keep prying eyes at bay. The expectations that must be met in order to fulfill KYC duties are increasing in intensity. Efficient Know Your Customer (KYC) processes are the backbone of any successful compliance and risk management program. Banks and corporations are devoting a substantial amount of resources and effort to KYC compliance processes because anti-money laundering, AML, and KYC compliance are becoming increasingly important as more strict regulatory regulations come into effect. Compliance with KYC standards is also an essential component of real-time international payments. This aspect of the process helps to foster higher levels of trust, transparency, and collaboration while also reducing risk. It is vital to take a community-based strategy in order to hasten the process of compliance and build new ways of combating financial crime that are more collaborative. There is still more work to be done, despite the fact that financial institutions and regulatory agencies have shown their willingness to move towards standardized Know Your Customer (KYC) criteria and unify internal processes. There have been a variety of projects, both global and local, that have come and gone that were aimed at enhancing the process on a worldwide basis. To conquer these obstacles, one must take an active, collaborative, and cooperative approach to the cultivation of change. In addition to being required by law, the Know Your Client (KYC) procedure is beneficial to financial institutions in a number of different ways, including the following. Identifies the borrower's previous financial history as well as the assets that are currently held, which assists lenders in doing risk assessment. Reduces instances of fraud that are caused mostly by the concealment of identity. Helps to stop actions like money laundering as well as other illegal activities. Brings stability to the nation and attracts investment since it makes the monetary system more reliable and reduces the level of risk involved. Reduced levels of uncertainty enable financial organizations to raise the amount of money they lend to consumers and consequently their earnings. Once the individual or body has finished all of the processes outlined above, they are considered to have their KYC verification. It is also possible for it to include a verification certificate, although this is not typically the case. The procedure may be straightforward for the customer, but the verification process at the financial institution requires hard work and attention to detail. The Know Your Customer (KYC) process is an essential component of the many different types of due diligence checks that are performed by corporations, investors, banks, and so on. That's all for now. Kindly subscribe to our channel by pressing the subscribe and notification bell. Thank you for watching.